Hey everyone, on today's episode of Chun Up, we're talking Batman.
What the hell are you? I'm Batman.
Welcome to the show. My name is Christian Buckley. This week, we have lots of Batman news from tons of different sources. Myself, I've been starting 2 chapters in to Batman the Court of Owls, which was the beginning of the New 52 run, written by Scott Snyder, which we'll get to in a moment. But Batman is like, I know last week I said Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. I think Batman's my favorite fictional character. I love Spider-Man because he's relatable. I love him because he feels like he's in a real world. But Batman is just so fascinating. I feel like there's so many avenues you can go with Batman, so many things you can explore, so many different takes on things. And a new Batman is so different and will approach things so differently from a seasoned, weary Batman. I just think there's a lot of flexibility with the character, and I love lots of different interpretations of him. I really think there's merit to lots of them, even the not so great ones. Like Clooney, I thought he was playing Clooney, but like he had a suaveness to Bruce Wayne that I thought was not present with Michael Keaton, much as I love 89 and Batman Returns. Joker came out this past weekend, and I haven't seen it at the time of recording this. I know there's some mixed reviews. I'm a little nervous. It's just going to be kind of a skin-deep film, which is shot nice, looks visually very good. But I'm worried that it's just going to be a little too shallow for what I was expecting from it. Joker is a character which, similar to Batman, you can mine, but I feel like you're limiting yourself by only representing him without the caped crusader as well. That's why I love the Arkham games. I love them because it's about Batman and Joker. That's why The Dark Knight is so beloved. That's why The Killing Joke is great. After seeing Baby Driver, I was convinced that Isa Gonzalez would be a fantastic Catwoman. Still love to see her get a shot, but if we do end up with someone on this short list, I think we're going to be all right. But everyone brings their own thing to Batman. So with Scott Snyder, with the New 52, which again, I am very briefly familiar with at this point. I'm diving into it. Really love what I read so far. I'm reading the collector edition on my Kindle, the collector edition with the foreword and notes and commentary from Scott Snyder about the Court of Owls. And the Court of Owls, I've heard acclaim for years about, and I've been meaning to get into it, but I'm finally doing it because of the rumors that WB Montreal is working on a Batman game centered around the Court of Owls. On the channel a few months back, I did post a review of Arkham City in 2019. It was a blast going back to that thing. Planning on getting the platinum. I need to do a New Game Plus run. Whenever I go for that New Game Plus run, though, I will be streaming it. I want to do it all in one night from like midnight to whenever I finish. So that's going to be a fun time. I haven't played Arkham Origins, which I heard has aged very well. I love the concept behind it. I love the idea of a year 2 or 3 Batman getting all of these assassins sent after him by the Joker on Christmas. That's just like screaming so many things that I would love. And it's just, there's no easy way to play it right now. I ideally would love to play a remaster of it, and if these rumors about the Court of Owls game are true, and it is a sequel to Arkham Origins with Roger Craig Smith returning to play Batman, I would hope they'd include a remaster of Origins, because I know Rocksteady were very instrumental in the Arkham Trilogy remaster, the Return to Arkham games. So WB, they've been quiet for a while. Hopefully they've been grinding on a remaster of Origins, because I really want to play it. And as far as adapting the Court of Owls storyline in the New 52 goes, I really loved the note by Scott Snyder at the front of the entire book. He basically talks about what it was like being asked to write Batman as a fan of the character, and just that overwhelming pressure to represent Bruce Wayne as people expect him to be, but doing something unique with it. And that's why I think the Court of Owls idea is brilliant, because as he describes it in his letter, his approach to Batman was, Batman's this professional. He's so cocky at the beginning of the book. He's not cocky, but like he knows he's good, he knows what he's doing, he knows that he's Gotham, and he gets this wrench in his entire concept of the city that is the Court of Owls, this Illuminati-like group that's existed for centuries that are kind of getting in his way and kind of just showing him he's not the only one. He's been wrong about a lot of things, and I really think it's a cool story. So all these little teases, all these things WB Montreal is throwing out there, that Scott Snyder tweet that he deleted, which is really just what's selling me on this entire thing being true. Court of Owls Batman game, I'm expecting it to be revealed at least by the Game Awards, if not before then. Pretty confident that it's before next gen though. But Batman's been absent for a while. If you asked me at the end of Arkham Knight, and I believe a lot of people did talk to me about this, I was ready for them to move on. I was ready for Rocksteady to hit the Ninja Turtles or even Superman, Justice League, something. But it's been so long, it's been a great experience revisiting some of these games that I'm ready for more Batman. And similarly, I guess, tying it back to the start of the show, with the absence of a strong Batman presence in film, ready for that Matt Reeves movie. 2021, can't come fast enough. That's going to do it for the show this week. I'm excited. I'd love to talk about Batman. Great character. Hopefully by the time I post this on Monday, I have finished the Court of Owls story, and I'll talk about that at a later date. This place right here should say whether or not I finished it, because I'm editing this boy over the weekend. But thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping by. I loved the reception of the first episode. Excited to evolve, excited to continue this format. YouTube.com/joyclicks is where you already are. Patreon.com/joyclicks if you would like to help me and my friends continue making content to our heart's content for everyone to enjoy. If you do enjoy it, because, you know, not everything's for everyone, but Batman is. See you next week. I did mean to start the Court of Owls earlier this week, and you know, I'm in college still, so I don't have all the free time in the world. I produce another podcast, Jedi Knights, gotta keep on top of that. But in my free time, I finally decided to start a new playthrough of The Last of Us Remastered on PS4. Never played Last of Us Remastered. Played Last of Us the year it came out, 2013. It's been 6 years. Last of Us Part 2 is coming up. Gotta do an episode about my final thoughts in the future, but I'm enjoying it so much. Factions, fantastic. All right, bye.
Okay.